Sharks SSB, thank you for the sub. Y'all are so quick. Being a good husband. I don't know. Like, a little bit of mayonnaise. I'm still learning. Like, I feel like I mean, I've only been married for 9 months, although we were dating for a good while. I don't really know, like, what I can tell you guys. You guys are, like, I'm sure there are a bunch of older men here that can give good advice on being a good husband. I just try the best I can. I don't know. Let's see. Tips on being a good husband. Clean. Communication's definitely key. We can't quite see the controller. Okay. I think what I like to do is I have this trust that my wife... Oh, I'm getting baited. I have this trust that, like, my wife is gonna love me to the best of her ability. And that might not be, like, what we imagine it to be every day. Because some days, you know, she's super busy and she can't accommodate to things I want to do, right? But I go in with this fundamental trust that she's gonna do her best to, like, make the relationship work. Even if, like, on a day-to-day basis, let's say we fight, we argue, I still have this fundamental trust that at the end of the day, she's gonna work her best to make the relationship work. And with that trust I have, and even if she doesn't, you know, for an extended period of time, like, I'm still gonna work my ass off to make the relationship the best it can be. Ooh, another person's baiting. No one's bait strapping me now. But anyway, so with that in mind, knowing that I can trust my wife to put in the full effort in the marriage, it makes me always want to improve as a husband and give my 110%. And it goes down to, like, how do I make my wife happy? And what does she enjoy? How can I be a better listener? And being communicative, right? Because there are a few things you can assume, and I can surprise Vicky with gifts and stuff, but a lot of it comes down to what does she like to do, and it requires me to ask her, like, hey, like, what do you like? What do you dislike? And I always go in every day and I go, like, what is one little thing that I can do to make my wife just that much a little happier? Today she was sick, so she didn't get to go to work. So I was like, you know what? Like, before the stream, I'm going to leave work a little bit early, and I'm going to get her some Korean soup. It's called solongtang. It's like the chicken noodle soup of Korean cuisine. And I was like, you know what? That's going to make her happy. And I was like, and it's a little bit out of the way. I had to go to Gargino, which is a little bit trafficky, but I was just like, hey, like, this is going to make my wife happy. Let me just do the small thing of going to get her some soup to make her feel better. And every day I always try to ask myself, what is one little thing I can do to make her happy? It could be giving her a kiss before she leaves and just saying, like, I hope you have the best day ever. It could be, hey, like, just cuddling before we go to bed. It could be ending the Twitch stream a little bit early just to have a good, you know, cuddle with Vicky before she goes to bed. It could be putting the dishes away from the dishwasher after they've been dried. Like, I always try to think of new ways that I can make her happy, and she does the same thing for me. She is so incredible in the ways of being super accommodating to me. Not too many people would be happy with, like, the amount of time I work a lot. Like, I work a real job on top of streaming, and with the amount of time I spend traveling and stuff, it's like she accommodates to me, because in those regards, and she's a quality time type of person. She loves spending quality time with people, and she sacrifices in those regards because she knows that this whole esports thing makes me happy. And so it's a lot of give and take. It's a lot of trust that we are invested in the relationship, and just at the end of the day, like, we want to see the best for each other. And that's what, at least for the most part up until this point of, I'm not going to say like I'm perfect, but that's how it's been working so far, is constantly thinking of ways that we can help the relationship grow. So that's like my short answer. So that's like my tip. What's up, Esam? Aren't you supposed to be in bed right now? Aren't you getting married, Esam? Tetris boards and partners. Wait, you're not in Florida anymore? Are you like in the Midwest? Like, why is it only 10:30? Oh, that was like the worst thing that could have happened to me. This is what happens when you don't build in a pyramid. Alright, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. Oh, okay, you're in Oklahoma. Alright, sometimes you just gotta sacrifice. Alright. I didn't know you lived in Oklahoma. That's actually pretty crazy. I'm so behind on the Smash scene. Alright. T-spin for you guys, because I know you like your T-spins. I've only gone wombo once in a game. I lost. Wombo's good. Alright, let's finish this out. Oh, this guy's like living. He's actually like pretty good. Most people would have died by now. Aw, I just play a lot. You can be good. Just practice. Wait, I can't lose this game. What's going on? This game is lasting a really long time. This guy's actually pretty good. Alright, carve down. So sometimes you can't always complete pieces. Alright, this is one of the few times I actually have to kind of pay attention to the next. This is actually pretty intense. Alright, we won it. That was actually pretty crazy. Let's go. You bought... What is the best portable Tetris version? I actually don't know. I think I've won like 15 in a row. That's like my best win streak. That was actually pretty cool. Alright, let me take a note of that. Is that YouTube worthy? You guys think that was YouTube worthy? Okay, we'll put that on YouTube. I'm just gonna timestamp it. You shit on people by being so wholesome. For a good husband.